Hi. Yeah. So today we are going to learn something of a very paramount importance. Last few days we had been learning the use of prepositions, and I have already told you the importance of prepositions. If the preposition is changed, the meaning of a certain sentence gets changed. In the same way, today we are going to discuss articles. Always remember, articles play the same important role, equally important role. Here you see, if you use a certain article, the meaning is something, whereas if you change that article, the meaning gets changed. So you understand very well the important role that articles play in English. So be very attentive to today's lessons. So, if you say, I will just cite an example sentence now first, and that is, man is mortal. It's a very well known sentence. Everybody knows the meaning of this sentence. Man is mortal. Here, man, no article is used in this sentence. Before man, you see, there is no article at all. So, in this sentence, man includes both men and women. Now, say I use an article, a man is mortal. What does it mean? A man is mortal? A man is mortal means a male is mortal while a female is immortal. That is impractical. So you understand that the meaning will get absolutely distorted because of the use of a certain article. Again, if you replace a with the man is mortal. That means definitely the particular person I'm talking about. That man is mortal, not other men. So you understand now. I think you have been able to understand the significant role played by articles. Now it is better for us to pay attention to the whiteboard. There are certain things written here from which you will come to know where you should use the article and where you should not use the article. Okay, there are some words before which the article the, or the, it is pronounced the as well. This particular article will be used invariably before these words. For example, before the name of any scripture. Scripture, you understand, our religious, holy religious book is called a scripture. Always remember, before the name of a scripture, you have to use the article the. If you do not use the article, you'll be incorrect. So those of you who are preparing for your competitive examinations like SSC, PSC, miscellaneous, and such competitive examinations, it is very important for you to know the use of the articles. Otherwise, it will be perhaps very difficult for you to have success in those competitive examinations. For example, let us see where we should use the article invariably, without fail, before the name of any scripture, as I have told you. For example, the Gita. You don't ask anybody, do you read Gita? No, it doesn't make sense. Here, Gita may refer to a girl. If you do not use the article the, then this word Gwta or Gita, whatever you say, Gita, will mean girl whose name is Gita. So we have to say, do you read the Gita every morning? In the same way, we have to say the Quran, the Bible, the Tripitaka. So before the name of any scripture, don't forget to use the article the. In the same way, before the name of any epic, we have to always use the. There is no exception to this rule. For example, I read the Mahabharata. Have you read the Ramayana? No, I have not read the Ramayana, but I have read the Iliad, the Odyssey. So these four epics, you know the names of these four epics. So before these epics, always use the article the. There is no exception to this rule, okay? Now, pay attention to this whiteboard. See what is written here. We use earth, E-A-R-T-H, earth, without the. Without the. When we think of it as a planet in space, when the word earth refers to a planet in this space, in space, then we have to always use earth without the article the, without the definite article. If you say that the earth, it will mean that the place we inhabit. If we use the before earth, it means the world. On the earth means in the world. But earth, simply earth, if you use without the article, without the definite article, it means a planet in space. Okay, like Mars, Jupiter, etc. You know the names of the planets. Before the name of any planet, do not ever use the definite article or no article for that matter. Okay, do not use any article when you are talking about any planet. Do not say the Mars. Do not say the Venus. Do not say that. Always use these words without any article. Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, this way use. Let us see the example sentence. Which planet is nearest Earth? Nearest Earth? Nearest to Earth, you may say. If you don't want to use to, there is no problem at all. The sentence is correct. Both ways, the sentence will be correct. If you say which planet is nearest to Earth or which planet is nearest Earth. Here you see before Earth, we are not using any article at all. That means here Earth refers to a planet in space. But if you say there are so many nations on this earth, on the earth, that means in the world. Next, see, we use space, S-P-A-C-E, space, without the. I mistakenly used the word, we used the definite article the before space at the beginning of the class, so you must have noticed that. So this is a common mistake we make sometimes. Before space, we use the. When we mean space in the universe, do not use any article before space. Do not say there are many planets in this space. Not in this space, but there are many planets in space. Okay, a rocket has been sent into space, not the space. If you use the space, it will mean something else. What will it mean if we use the space? When you use the before space or a space, it means a place, P-L-A-C-E, place. When you want to use the word space to mean a place or the place, then you may use the article before space. Otherwise, never use any article before space. For example, there are millions of stars in space. Not, N-O-T, not in this space. Do not say in the space. Do not say there are millions of stars in the space. It will be wrong. So, what is written here? Follow. There are millions of stars in space. Next. Here in the next sentence, we are going to use an article before space. And the meaning is different there. I tried to park my car, but the space was too small. The space was too small. The place was too small. Here the space means the place. I tried to park my car, but the space was too small. So I failed to park my car there. Next, we say go to the cinema, the theater. Follow this. Before cinema, always use the. Before theater, always use the. Do not say I go to cinema, I go to theater. You will be wrong. So what you have to say, you have to say I go to the cinema. I often go to the cinema, or I often go to the theater. And in this connection, I would also like to tell you that cinema does not necessarily mean a film or a movie. Okay? So the cinema The theater. Cinema, in fact, means a hall in which a film is shown or a film is screened. Theater, in fact, means a hall in which a play is staged. A play is staged. That's called the theater. So we do not see a theater. If you see a theater, that means you see the hall only. If you see the cinema, that means you see the hall only, where a film is screened. Sometimes cinema is used in the sense of a film as well, but I shall advise my friends to avoid such uses. So do not say, I have gone to a cinema, or I have gone to see a cinema, I have gone to watch a cinema. Bad English, poor English. If you want to talk about a film, say, I have gone to watch a film or a movie. Or you may use the colloquial term flick, F-L-I-C-K. Flick also means a film. But do not say, I have gone to watch a cinema. It's used sometimes. Sometimes you will see the use in this particular sense in some books or in some articles. But I think it is better. It is my personal liking, personal choice. It is better for us to avoid the use of cinema in the sense of a movie or a film, or theater in the sense of a play. When you go to the theater, you go there to watch a play. The drama will be staged. Let's take this example sentence. I go to the cinema a lot. I go to the cinema a lot, but I haven't been to the theater for ages. Here you see, before theater, the is used. Before cinema, the is used. Remember this, okay? Then you will always be correct. Otherwise, you will be incorrect, my dear friends. And I don't think you will want to be incorrect when you are speaking English or writing English. Next, we usually say the radio but television. This is the funniest part, perhaps. I personally feel so. See, before television we do not use the, but before radio we always use the. Isn't it very funny? That is perhaps the peculiarity of English. I don't know the reason for it. There may be some reason perhaps beyond my ken, beyond my knowledge. But if you find somewhere the real cause or the reason for the use of the before radio, please write down in the comment box for my information. Because I always regard this as very funny. We usually say the radio, but television or TV without the. With the, television may be used, but the meaning will be different. I will come to that very soon. I sometimes listen to the radio. You don't listen to radio. You listen to the radio. There is a nice program on the radio. There is a running commentary of the cricket match on the radio, But do not say that there is a running commentary of the cricket match on the television. Do not use the before television. But there you have to say without the, only television. For example, but I watch television often. I watch television. Do not say, I watch the television. What are you doing? I'm watching the TV. I'm watching the television. Do not say this way, okay? It will be incorrect. People will think that you are watching perhaps the TV set. Yes, that is what I was talking about. If you use the article the before television, then it will mean the television set. For example, well, go and find my watch there. Where is your watch? My watch is near the television. Near the television means near the television set. Okay, so if you use the before television, it will simply mean the television set. Let's take this example sentence. We heard it on the radio. Something we heard on the radio. Before radio, always use on, on. In this connection, I would like to bring to your kind notice the fact that before any gadget, use the preposition on my phone. Okay? Say on the radio. on television. So we always use, or when we use about, when you talk about some channels, then we always use the preposition on. We do not say in. Do not say I have watched it in BBC. Do not say BBC channel. On BBC. Before the name of the channel, use the preposition on. However, this is not the class to deal with prepositions, but still, I thought that it would be a nice opportunity to let you know that on is used before any gadget. So here you see, we heard it on the radio, but we watched it on television, not the television. If you say the television, what will it mean? A minute ago I told you the television means the television set, and you are not here talking about the television set, but you are talking about the program on TV. So but we watched it on television. Note, the television or the TV means the television set. That is what I told you. If you use the television or the TV, it will mean the television set. But before radio, always use the radio. Well, next. See, here the example sentence. Can you turn off the television, please? Can you turn off television? Wrong English. Can you turn off the television? Why? Because here the television means the television set. You are asking somebody to turn off the television set. So please turn off the television or turn on the television. Next. We do not normally use the with breakfast, lunch, dinner. Breakfast without the, lunch without the, dinner without the. Do not say I have to have the lunch. I have to have the lunch. If you say, it will be an incorrect sentence. So I will have lunch, or I will take lunch. You may say take lunch, or I will have lunch. It is better to say have lunch. Have you had lunch? Have you taken lunch? Oh, well, saying, man, I have not had lunch yet. Even perhaps you'll be surprised to hear, I haven't had breakfast today. I haven't had breakfast today. I'm not using any article before breakfast or before lunch. Now, if you talk about an invitation, say somebody has invited to lunch, there you may say there is a lunch party which I'm going to attend today. A lunch. A luncheon. In formal English, it's a luncheon. 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 Okay? Otherwise, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all these words will be used without any article for that matter. Simply dinner. We are getting late for dinner. We are getting late for dinner. Let's hurry up. Let's go to a nearby a local restaurant and have dinner there. For example, what did you have for breakfast today? What did you have for the breakfast is wrong. What did you have for breakfast today? Okay? So, in India, we have the tendency to use your, my, his. Have you had your lunch? Have you had your lunch? Not necessary exactly. I'm not saying that this is incorrect, but it is not necessary. Have you had lunch means he has had his lunch only. Okay, so it is not necessary to ask anybody, have you had your lunch, or I have not yet had my lunch. I have not yet had my lunch. Not necessary. I would like to repeat. I'm not saying that this is incorrect, but redundant. It's not necessary to use his lunch, your lunch, my lunch. This way we need not use these words lunch, breakfast and dinner. So have you taken lunch? Have you had lunch? Not have you had your lunch or have you had the lunch? Okay, the lunch is incorrect obviously, but your lunch is not incorrect, but it hears odd. It's not necessary. English people, I have as many as I have seen, I mean this English people speaking, I've not found them using your lunch or my lunch or his lunch. This way they don't speak. I don't know, they may use, but at least I'm perhaps not aware of that. I've not come across anybody using these words preceded by my, his, your. Okay, so that's all about the article. Especially we have discussed today the use of the definite article the and where to drop the article, where if you use the article the meaning will be different. So follow this and try to memorize these rules so that next time when you speak English you don't make any mistake at all, because when you are speaking English, if you make mistakes from time to time, your English tends to be very substandard, very inferior. So try to avoid mistakes. We all make mistakes. When you speak our mother tongue, we make a lot of mistakes. I'm not saying that we are always mistake free, but still, as much as possible, we will try to speak correct English, any language for that matter. If you speak any language, try to speak that language as correctly as possible. So, thank you very much for watching this video session. If you like this video session, give me a like. If you don't like this video session, give a dislike, thumbs down, and then in that case I will try to improve my technique a little more if you give me dislikes. And if you give me likes, I shall be very pleased, my dear friends. And if you find this content useful and you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. And if you see that these contents are all boring, monotonous and useless, do not ever subscribe to this useless channel if you think so. So the choice is yours. So you will play your game and I shall play my game. I am trying to give you as many rules as possible for English, the English language, and I don't know whether these lessons are helping you at all or not. However, this video has become quite long. No longer I would like to speak. Then the video session will become so lengthy that you will not have the patience perhaps to watch this video. Thank you very much. See you again in the next session. Bye bye.